Sir, I joined again.
Excuse me, sir.
I don't understand you. Hello. Yes, we're there.
Sir, are you live streaming?
Oh, yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay, now okay, Asadu, right? Right, let's quickly go through the questions, right? So mobile device, what is the next question? The most widely used is Android, right? And the operating system that most easy to use? Android. Android. Okay. So name 3 types of mobile apps.
Web apps, hybrid apps, and native apps. 3 marks, right?
Yes.
Read all of three.
And native apps, web apps, and hybrid apps.
6%.
Yeah. Right. What is the next question? Okay.
The app is platform dependent.
So what is the platform dependent apps? Native apps. Right. Platform dependent apps mean those are native apps. Right. What was the next one? B.
The same code can be run. You take mine.
Same code can be run on different or multiple platforms. What do you got? Hybrid apps. Right? Hybrid apps. Now you have to get used to these type of questions. Understood? Hybrid apps. What was the next question? Web apps. Okay. What is the next question?
Categories of apps.
Name 4 categories of apps. Okay. E-commerce. Fine. Right. 4 out of these 8. Right. 4 out of these 8. Right. Okay.
Can you go up?
Questions.
Repeat for that. Yeah.
Sir, can you go
How many marks for that question?
up?
Hey, stop talking.
Question right.
Question.
Write apps. Write the appropriate app type for the following.
Each one, 1 mark.
Can you go to that question?
Okay, now count your marks.
Sir, for the 10th question, how many marks?
4 marks.
Okay.
Right, 4 answers, 4 marks. Each carries 1. Okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Count it and see.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right. I got 20.
Right? Okay?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No.
Yes?
Right. You get 100.
Right.
You get 100.
So you got your marks, you know where you are. Understood? Huh? Out of how much? How many marks? 20. Okay? So now you know where you are. Understood? Now next day, right, you have to improve. You have to look back what questions that you made the mistake. Understood? So what questions that you make the mistake, you have to relook at. Okay? Relook at. හරිද? ඔක දැන් ගෙදර ගිහපු ගමන් බලන්න එපා. හැබැයි ගිහිල්ලා හරි අඩුම ගානේ during next week, right? You have to check the questions that you made mistakes, right? You have to recheck. You have to review that. Okay? And before next class, you have to go through it, right? So, okay, can I have your note, last note? No, go, leave like that. Mute. Yeah. Why?
Only right now. No, I speak the name, but recording and I think back there.
Don't give blank, right? At least ask from your friend or someone who at least let me know. Right? Alright. So we need up to educational labs. Okay?
My God.
Okay. So we did it up to educational labs, right? So we know what is gaming app, okay? Most commonly used, right? Out of total app store, right? What is the percentage of gaming apps? 24%. What? Huh?
More thanks and more service about it. After most, all you have to say the number more comments to that.
Majority use. Huh? That is what true.
Was in gaming,
Yeah, 24%.
but the other physics.
Huh? Like slots are there. Games are very poor.
They make so many games like for no need.
So what do you mean by productivity app?
Like, no, what for you can do?
The app has to support you to, right? I didn't complete that. Did I? No, the down again. Okay. Okay. Productivity app means basically what do you mean by this productivity? Productivity. Yeah, no, not creativity. No. Productivity mean, what is that? Remember this, understand this. Productivity mean if a particular task, if you can get it done accurately and efficiently within a minimal time. Huh? Not Uber, Uber. It is something like that you can say, right? Hmm?
GPT?
Not ChatGPT. It is something like this. Say for example, you have different activities to do during the day. Right? Assume. Different tasks. Right? Now, if you happen to keep it in your mind, right? Was it easy? Nah. Right? Some may forgotten and may not be done.
We did a productivity.
We did up to productivity. Up to education. Understood? Okay. So that is what I'm asking for the questions so here and there, right? So productivity apps mean, right? Now, is there a software or an app that will help me to improve my problems, right? So since I'm forgetting, then ideally I use my calendar. I put my task. Okay, today I have to do this. This Friday, coming Friday, I have to do this task. So I know beforehand, okay, these tasks I have to do. That improves my productivity. Right? Productivity means, right? I don't miss anything. I do it properly. I'm getting organized. Right? So it is something like calendar. Right? What are the examples which I have given the calendar? Problems. So how Evernote helps me to improve our productivity?
You have to write small notes and you can please.
Yes. Say for example, right now we are talking in kind of a technology. Okay. Now in this technology, say for example, assume that always you are carrying your mobile phone. It is with you, right? But you are not taking all these books and stuff and not the pen, right? So by the way, when you're with someone is you're meeting with someone and you're having a kind of small discussion and he or she may be asking you to do something. Then Mangav liyanna mukunne. What should I do? But I need to remember that. I need to have a note of it also. What should I do? So such situations, that is what Evernote helps me. You open the Evernote app, yeah. Either you can speak, you can have the recording, or you can write it, type it there. You can have short notes, right? That is what Evernote. So that improves your productivity. Why? If you don't have, ඔන්න ගිහිල්ලා අමතක වුණා. එහෙම නැත්නම් ආයෙ කෝල් කරලා අහන්න ඕනේ. මොකද්ද කිව්වේ? Right? That is not productivity. Right? So far clear? Productivity means not product. හරි? Productivity එක කියන්නේ කෙටි කාලයකින් මේ වැඩේ ඉවර කරන්න පුළුවන්. You understand? Without doing repetitions.
1,000 word essay by using ChatGPT.
That is also productivity. Okay? Now say for example, what is the example which I have given last week? You have been asked to, right, go to the school from here. Right? Either you can go by foot, walking. Right? Now, with the minimal time you can travel over there if you take a
Taxi.
trishaw or something. So trishaw makes it productive. With minimal time, you do the jump and return back. That is called productive. Understood? Right. So the entertainment apps, right? Up to the educational apps, right? Entertainment apps we did. Entertainment that is YouTube, Netflix, kind of these things. Then the utility apps mean what?
Like, you got daily tasks.
Yeah.
In the time,
Yeah. Booking a ticket, booking a cab, that is utility apps like Uber, Pygmy, huh? Calculator, huh? Text. It is social. That is chatting. That doesn't help you, right? Utility නෙමෙයි ඒවා. Right? Right? Educational apps that supports for your education. හරිද? So, math app, Duolingo, what else? Grammarly. Those helps you to solve your, helps you for your, huh? For your education, right? Have you used math app? Anyone? No? Photomath, yes.
And he can put Excel.
What's going on?
So this is there. See, use this. This is not a bad thing, right? Only the thing is, it won't help you for the exam. Right? It won't help you for the exam. Right? Make a power. Now, how you can make use of this? Remember, say now, for example, mathematics. Now there are some mathematical problems. Understood? Still, sometimes we don't understand. Even it is being taught in the school, or you maybe go to the class. Still, you can't understand. Math app, you put it in the math app, it runs through step by step very clearly. Right? So that will help you to understand how to solve this. That is the use of it. No, it gives you the steps, how you solve it. Okay? Gives you answers. Rather than answers, understand. Yes.
Is there on laptop so we can use it?
Yeah. Right?
Oh.
You understand? Okay? Only the thing is, remember, whatever these apps, don't look at it, always make it positively. Understood? Then make it mama. Right? Right? What uttara liyanna puluwan? Yes, you can write the answer. But what will happen to you? You become fool. Because you don't know how to solve. Right? Instead of doing that type of things, use this app to learn how to do it. Right? That is what it is there. Right? Understood? Remember, if you are cheating, that means cheating it yourself. You understand? Use it. Right? Learn it. This is helping you to understand some problems that you don't know or kind of things, right? Let's look at this.
Rich DeMiro here, Rich on Tech, with a really cool app called Photomath. This is handy if you've got the kids at home and you're trying to help them with their math homework. Maybe you're a little rusty, or maybe it's just even good for your kids because it will teach them how to do the math problems that they're being assigned. So here's the deal. You open it up and let's see what it does. It takes a picture of the problem and solves it right before your eyes. So I've printed out some math problems here, and let's just do this one. 824 divided by 2, and you can kind of adjust where you take the picture, and I'll press this little red button here, and boom, there it is. Tells you how to do it. Divide the numbers using long division. 824 divided by 2 is 412, and it has the solving steps and other ones as well. So it tells you different ways of doing these things. So the cool thing is, if you're a subscriber, you get these cool animations. It really explains how to do this stuff well. So you start with your problem, you say next step, and it's going to show you exactly step by step how to solve this problem. And this is the stuff that I learned when I was younger, and you kind of forget, especially when you're doing it with your kids. You just say, oh, 824 divided by 2 is 412, and you do it in your head really quick, and you have to show them the actual long division that it takes to get that solution, and you might have forgotten how to do it, but this tells you exactly how to do it. And this is all really nicely animated, so you can see step by step, and I think this is great. You may think keep this away from the kids, but I think this is great for kids because it shows them exactly how to arrive at those solutions that as adults we kind of just figure out in our heads. Okay, so you've got that. And then you also have, if you don't subscribe, it will just show you these solving steps. It's not as fancy, but it still gives you a pretty good idea of how to do this. And so you can see the little steps they took to get to that solution. And if you really want to get the most use out of this, you want to probably subscribe to the Plus. It's like $10 a month, which I know is expensive, but you can do it for a couple months, or you know, like $60 for the whole year. So you definitely save by doing it for the year. All right, let's try another problem here. These are some algebra problems, and again, you can adjust this little box right here if you want to, you know, capture exactly what you're trying to do. So let's do this. 17 plus D equals 19. And do we know what D is? D would be 2. And so again, I don't know how they got it with this weird graph, but I guess that's how we learned it back in the day. But you can tap to see exactly how they got it. And that's really complicated. I'm not sure that I've ever learned that way. I would just do this way, which is the, you know, 17 plus D equals 19, move the constant to the right, which would be D equals 19 minus 17, and then D equals 2. Really, really cool. I love this just because it kind of refreshes my memory with math. You also have a calculator right here if you just want to do standard.
So basically, right, this is what math does, right? So you can take a photo, then it will run through the solution. You can see this, right? Only the thing is, right, don't use it, right? Don't use it negatively. You understand? You can do anything, right? But math app is specifically for the mathematics. You understand? It gives animations and kind of things. It gives you very step by step, very clear steps how to solve the problem, right? Okay. So now the next part is the social networking app. Yeah. So the social networking app, right? So allows us to connect with
Friends and family.
right, friends and family members.
We connect with strangers.
Yeah.
Connect with strangers. Right.
Why not? Usually that is what we do, right? Rather than friends and family, we like to have strangers.
Yes.
ඊට පස්සේ එඩි තියලා ගියාම බා ඊට පස්සේ
No, like him.
right. Okay. So what is the main motive of the social networking apps? What is the main motive?
Track of the life of the other person.
Yeah. Yeah. So keep track on the life of your friends, family and some other people whom you do not meet regularly, right? What is the key thing here? Why? How this is helping us, right? We, of course, right? There are people that we don't regularly meet. Of course, early days. Repeat. Right? You can do anything, but social media is almost gossiping, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Now it has been gossiping, right? Huh? What? So basically, right, good old days, right? We found very difficult to know each other. We haven't had any communication method. What was the old method? Letters. You have to wait months. Months to know, right, what had happened to the other side. But today it is click of a button, right? So you can see other side, you can talk to them. There's no time barrier. Yes. Right. What is the use of it? Is share your personal and professional views, photos, and videos. Of course, now the social media, right? Social media apps. That is to share your personal and professional views and photos and videos. Social networking apps.
Sir,
Yes, Budhe?
sir,
Yeah.
can you please go up for a bit? Thank you.
Budhe, who is this doing this? Vasant.
Maybe that's probably me. No, that's
Sending.
no.
Hasan.
Is it Vasantu?
What happened to
Yes, teacher.
Ah, okay, okay.
No, Gagan and Regina all.
Yeah, well,
You?
It's not like you're having a class in front of a experience.
You didn't. Right. Okay. The next one is right. Use. I have given you two use. That is share your personal and professional views. The other one is photos and videos. Right. That is what we commonly or mainly doing using this social networking. Right. The last part is expand business and spread their products all over the world. You understand? If you think wisely, right, this is the most important that you can do. Right? So expand business and spread their products all over the world, right? It is now easy. Those days it is not easy. We cannot spread our thoughts or the products or services all around the world. Now it is easy. WhatsApp, Facebook.
They were taking the product like they were going to put
Those days. Now it's just you have to put a post. That's all, right? Yeah. If you don't do that, so that will happen, right? Yeah. So commonly used for what? What are the commonly used apps?
Facebook.
Facebook, LinkedIn, Snapchat. But basically, out of these three, the Facebook is most commonly used social networking. Huh? No? YouTube. YouTube is not there. That is an entertainment app, right?
Sir,
It is not
so
social networking.
TikTok.
Right. TikTok is something else. Its objective is different, right? It is mainly entertain, right?
It is mainly used for gossiping.
Yeah. Now the next one is communication. Communication app. Now when you say communication app, what's its whole objective?
Communicate.
Whole objective?
Communicate.
Communicate. Communicate with each other by sending and receiving messages, information and opinion, right? So this is the form of
Text, emails and audios. Very nice. Don't have 2 minutes.
this is in the form of text, videos and audios.
Now there's the other one now. I would love to see you.
Okay, sir, let me answer. Sir, let me answer that. Then I'll give you my book, sir, let me answer.
So the communication that we can use, this is always used to say the other person whom you are talking. So now this smart form communication is very smart. Why? What is the very smart? Right? That means not like old days, it is just a call that you can hear the voice of the other person. But today, it is not. You can see the other person. You understand? Yeah. Commonly used communication apps.
Skype and FaceTime. Skype. WhatsApp also. Give me my book now.
One time. Come on.
You're the only person.
Stop talking. And what I have given, understand this, listen to this. What I have given the Skype and the FaceTime are the examples given in the book. Understood? Listen to this, okay? What I have given here, 2 examples which are given in your book. Understood? Okay? But if you take Skype, okay, as an example for today is wrong. Aditya, understand this. Listen, right? Why I given there is because it is given in the book. Aditya, because if the question comes at the exam and if the Skype is there, you should know. That is why I gave. But remember, why the Skype is wrong, I said this Skype is no longer available. It is almost died. It's a dead product. It is not available. Right? So the communication has been overtaken. What other products, what other apps that we have for the communication? WhatsApp? Huh?
We use FaceTime. Like in Russia, they banned WhatsApp and now they
Yeah, FaceTime. Right? In Sri Lanka, we don't use, but there are some other countries use FaceTime. Now, say for example, the most common this type of communication method in Sri Lanka is like WhatsApp. Nothing else other than WhatsApp. Aren't it? But if you go to Dubai, you can't use WhatsApp. That is banned.
The Russia is also.
My father's use WeChat.
WeChat or voting.
X.
Right? If you go to Dubai,
Sir,
yeah,
there's a method to like use WhatsApp in Dubai, right?
yes. That is not a legal or accepted method. That is not allowed. Right? Still, there are some ways people are using. Right? Most of the time, that is blocked. Right? Now understood? Yeah. Right. The next one is e-commerce apps. What is this e-commerce?
Selling, buying or selling product using an online, buy an online selling. And then you tell me, let me tell you also, you tell the answer.
Okay.
Take a book.
So buy and sell products through online service over the internet. Right? E-commerce means you do buying and selling over the internet. Right? Like Daraz, eBay, AliExpress, right? Walmart.
Target
Please study.
Yes.
Yeah, Nanda.
Oh, I'm writing the answer. It's good.
This one done?
If you can answer.
You tell me.
Right.
So I don't have a phone.
You can do this anywhere around the world without being physically at the store or the shop. You don't need to be right physically there. Huh? Huh? Over there.
What, you separate this like with the thing like this.
Others, keep your camera switch on.
My God. I said to people, I
Hey.
I felt you. Okay.
So, leading marketplaces.
Facebook Marketplace.
Amazon provides an excellent shopping experience. So, other examples, eBay and Walmart. These are some examples, right? You can write any online platform, right? Hmm? That is not that high, so it has to come through the ship. So you have to pay for that. Yes.
They started to in online
Repeat again.
is target on is target on online shopping e-commerce.
Yeah.
E-commerce. Yeah.
Walmart target. What happened?
Target is like America. Is
Yeah.
America target?
Yeah.
Is it online?
The e-commerce.
That means the country's target is to go for the e-commerce type kind of thing. Is that the question? Target. Yeah. Now only I got the question.
I don't know. Yeah.
Whatever it is that you can do the purchase and right buying and selling, right? Buying and selling, so that is an e-commerce plan, right? That means you can pick the product, you can order product, and you can do the payment over the internet. Then that is an e-commerce plan. And also you can become a supplier of that platform, right? You have to register there. Okay? Done? Finish writing? Everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh,
Right. So the next part is, hey, listen and look at the screen, right? So the next part is, there is an app called App Inventor, right? Even though we downloaded it, we can't do much with this app, right? This is to just get an understanding, okay, of what this is and how to do it, okay? So if you look at this App Inventor, downloading and installing the app, okay? Before getting into the downloading and everything, the downloading and installing the app, right? Some steps written here, how to download and installing it, right? This is a kind of a question I found in the last year Form 3 question paper. Right? So you put a right mark or highlight it. So this could be a possible question at the term paper. Steps to download and install an app on an Android device. So what is the step? Tap on the
Play Store icon.
Play Store icon. Type the name of the app. Download. Want to install. Tap on the open button to use the app.
For the next one, we are writing one step, right?
Hmm?
For the next one, we are writing steps, right? One next step.
Okay?
I never asked, okay? What is your problem?
Right. Right steps to uninstall an app from your Android mobile. How to uninstall it? Whatever the things apps installed on your mobile device. Right? Go to settings, app management, select the app and tap uninstall. Hmm.
You go to the cardiac and bring your symptoms. What it? If you buy an app on Play Store and you delete it, can you buy install it again for free? Where pay money? Pay money. No. No.
No, you have been registered, right? So that account is there. So using that account, you can do it.
What is this? You can problem.
So far clear? Okay? Everyone? Devang? Serena, are you clear? Chinol?
Yes.
Right, okay. Yeah, stop it. Now, so far, what we got an understanding of, right? What is an app? What are the different types of apps? Then, right? 8 different categories of apps, right? So all these things and its use, the nature of it. Now we got a clear understanding of what these apps are about, right? So now what we are going to look at is if you are supposed to develop an app, okay? You are going to develop one your own, right? Develop an app, right? What are the things that we have to follow? Or what should we know? Got it? So the first thing is what are the points that should consider when developing an app, right? So say for example, you are being asked, or you want to develop an app, right? Not using the other app. So you can code it and you can write the coding and you can develop your own application. Understood? So there are different ways that you can do it. There are some like it facilitates you like building blocks, right? You can drag and drop and you can create your own app. App into is something like, right? But there are languages where you can write it your own. You can write it by your own to develop the app. So usually if you are doing a professional application, you don't go and do develop applications like dragging and dropping boxes and kind of thing. You don't. You write it from your own, by your own, right? But the thing is, right? Did I? Okay, I can't remember whether I told this, right? One student in Sri Lanka who did an app for garbage collection. Yeah, I told. Right? So it is something like that, okay? If you need to do an app, what is the first thing that you need to understand? Have your own idea. What makes your idea? Huh? Creativity is something to, right? Take it out. Okay. Now, before developing an idea, so you said there is a thought, right? So what really makes this app? Others, Serena, Shenol, Devan, Shenavya, right? How, if I supposed to make an app, what is the main thing? What is the main reason behind to make that app? Always remember why we make an app, right? App is a solution for a problem, right? So definitely there is a problem. For that problem, to overcome that problem, you develop a solution. So app is a solution. Whatever the programs and apps, what we are using here are solutions being done for a problem. So if you take Photomat, why that Photomat? That person had a thought of developing this Photomat. Why? Because there is a problem. Still, students find, not even any person finds difficulty of understanding certain mathematical, right, problem solving. So what he has done is he has created this app, don't make no sense, right? Created this app to help them. So it is always a solution for a problem, right? So as I told you the example, what the student that has done in Sri Lanka, it's a solution for a problem to clear garbage. There was a problem. You understand? So likewise, so you should have a pain point or a problem, so you fix the solution. You start making a solution. When you are doing the solution, right, that become a very nice, productive, and everything comes on when you apply, when you add your creativity there. Right? That is where creativity comes in. You understand? Okay. So what are the points that should consider when developing an app? The first one is the app idea should be distinct and original. Right? If the solution have been done by someone else, no point doing the same. No point. So it has to be very unique. Distinct and unique. Right? It should not be a copy or it should not be a duplication of it. So this is called, right, uniqueness. Uniqueness, right? What are the points that you should? Uniqueness. The app should include all necessary features to fulfill its purpose. Now it should have all the features, right? All the features, right? Now, say for example, that garbage collection, okay, you can see. But all the features, I should be able to mark myself that I have some garbage there. I should have a feature to mark it. For example, so you should have all the features. That is called relevance, right? Your features have to be related to the solution. You get it? Relevance. And there should be relevance to that. Is it clear? Am I fast? Others?
What does relevance mean?
Relevance mean? Relevance means, say, for example, and again, now you have a, say, let's take WhatsApp. It is an app, right? Now you include a function there, right, to take notes. Is it relevant to that? Irrelevant, right? Because it serves a different purpose, right? So WhatsApp, it is totally about communication. Then you should have communication. So relevant means then the WhatsApp you should see who are in WhatsApp, your members in WhatsApp, contacts of WhatsApp, and I should see their chats, and I should be able to go up and see all the chats. You got it? Then, see, early days, WhatsApp is just a simple text you are typing. Okay? Later came emoji. Why emoji came?
So understanding.
Why emoji came? Picture sending. Huh? People found so difficult to keep on typing that replaced by emojis. Right? Then api thank you kiyan na tagal emoji ka. You can put an icon kind. It's that made fast. You got it? So that is relevance and you keep on improving. Now understood what is relevance?
It's like
Updating and also that is relevant to that. Understood?
like reliable.
Not reliable. Related to that. Okay? So the next one is the app should be easy to use and navigate. It should be easy to use, right? it should be user friendliness, right? Screen should be user friendly, right? You're writing or do what, right? Okay, user friendly. Before WhatsApp, what was there?
Viber.
Viber,
Oh,
right? So Viber slowly disappeared, right?
So
that
now,
is
now we can't talk in Viber.
Viber is there, but don't say that anyone is using very much, right? Not very much, right? So people moving when these become user friendly. You understand?
Sir,
Hmm.
the
Yes,
same
Buddy.
company says WhatsApp created the Viber, right?
I am not sure about that information. I don't have. Yes? Oh, okay. What is really happening is not that developing, right? They acquire, they buy some other products, right? Which organization provides the app inventor? Now we are talking about the app inventor. That is by Google, provided at free. Actually, it is not free, okay? You can do some basic things, but if you go for a real product, right, you have to go for kind of a
They first like gaming and like they get give you to play like first 2 levels and then the other level pay or download.
yes, yeah, pay for that.
I guess.
Not that, right? That is natural. Now the free thing.
Why Google provided free mobile at speed. Did you?
What?
So,
Google made it as a place to free.
The thing of app inventor is similar to Scratch programming, right? You will have done Scratch, right? Right. You can remember sometimes we did Scratch, right? It is like you pull in the objects onto the development area and you construct the right program, right? So it is very similar to Scratch programming. So what are two basic views of App Inventor, right? Right. So once you install this is the App Inventor view, right? So there are two views, right? One is this design view where you can do your design. It shows how it looks like, okay? And there is a block view. There you do the programming. Can you remember when you do the Scratch, right? The middle part, you do all the program that you bring all the blocks and you build the program. But on the right-hand side, the stage is there where the cat is walking. That is the place you can see what is happening from the program. Likewise, design view and the block view is where you do the coding. Yeah. What are two basic views? That is, yeah. So design view, this view provides all the necessary elements for creating the visual layout and interface of an application. So the next one is block editor view. This view allows users to combine programming blocks to create the logic and functionality of the application. Right? What it means? Basically, this is the window we use to write the program, how it should work. You understand? Yeah. Yeah.
Because they almost need the computer over the window.
Right. Window is, it is actually the person who thought is when you look out from a window, it is a front. You see only a particular right area. When you open another window, you see a different view of that. That is why it is called windows. Huh? That is how you find it, right? That is how, right? That is why it is called windows, right? Each window gives a different view, right? Right? I'm explaining this, right? Once you go home, right, go to this URL and download it, right? Got it? So in class, I can't do it. Another thing is today, this is little bit difficult to do in the class, right? Because it requires always the internet connection to work properly, right? So what you do is, so this is the URL that you have to go and open, right? Just look at, okay? I will explain. The URL to open the app inventor, http://appinventor.mit.edu, right? So this is what you have to use, right? You have to go to the browser, right? Just look at it. So I'm going to paste it here. App Inventor. That is called MIT App Inventor, right? Press the enter key too. Yeah. Right steps to create a new app, right? First of all, hit on the keyboard. Right. Now it is asking, right? The create apps button, right? Create tabs over here. This is the button. You got it? So that this is the button that you have to click on, right? Only the thing is, when you are creating a, click on that, right? So it is asking an email address to register for that, right? You have to give your email address. So I have selected my one. So then it is asking, click on the continue.
They made it as a paper.
So welcome to MIT App Inventor, right?
Sir,
So you can, yes.
sir, can't we like put that app MIT App Inventor to our desktop shortcut?
You can download it to the desktop. So desktop, there is another link, right? I had that. I will send you if I find it, but you can download it, right? You can
Yeah,
download
can
it
you
and do
download
as
it?
well. Huh?
Yeah. Can you teach me how to download it?
Yeah, I have to find out. This is not the link. I will send you the link. I will find it out.
Sir,
Right? Anyway, you have to register it with the email address. Yes.
if you know like how to create an app, have you made an
Hmm?
app? Made an app?
No, I have not.
That looks like an app.
Right?
It reads like an app.
Right. It look now. This is the. What is this screen?
So you have.
No. Right? What do you call this? This is the design view you see, right? Right. This is the design view you see. On this design view, what it shows here is exactly the screen looks like your mobile phone. That is why it looks like this, right? Mobile phone, and it has the screen and right text for button,
The time was
right?
it's like 48. 48.
Right. There you have right steps to create a new web. You have to click on the new project button, and then you have to give the name for the project and click OK. Right. 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 Once you do that, okay. Project properties, add screen, screen one. Now you are there. Okay. Over here you can see, can you see on the right hand side corner? Yeah, blocks, right? You can click on the blocks. It is very similar to Scratch, right? So, right, you can see controls, logics, main things, so many things, right? When you click, right, you can see all the blocks. So these are the things you bring inside and write your programs. Like it is exactly the Scratch.
You will teach us to make like apps.
We'll do. Okay.
Legal to publish.
Sir, we have.
Yeah, you can, but you cannot publish, right? Yeah. Not now. You download it, right? You go when you go home. You register it with your right email address and come onto the screen, right? If you look at this designer, right, over here there are so many boxes, right? If you need to include an image, right, you can put an image there, right? Then you can set the image. What is the image that needs to have? You can see upload files, right? So you can choose a file for that, right? Right. Let me have something like this. Okay. Let me make it okay. Right. And you can have buttons here, right? You can bring a button there, right? So you can write how the button should work when the button is clicked. Okay. So what you do is first of all, right? You go home, use that URL link, go to the site and click on create app. Then it is asking a email address. So you need to have one of your parents' email address, get that support, and then the app inventor will get registered with that. Then only it is allowing you to access that, right? Then you will come over here, right? So next day, we'll do a small project, right? It is basically adding a button and adding a text box kind of a thing. And we'll do a small kind of a app. Okay?
Now let's say we need to bring the
Yes. And also, yeah, from next week onward, we are starting practicals. Okay? Yes. Your question?
So, sir, can we put our laptops?
Yeah. From next week onward, we are starting practicals. Yeah.
So, sir, I'm surely bringing my laptop.
Okay.
Available.
Available for? I am not. Should be work because it is working on browser. Right? It should work sometimes. Check it.
People like create apps using this.
No. This is like building those for you all to learn, right? But professional apps never do like this. We write it by your code. There is separate languages.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
sir.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Did someone ask question?
Sir, I have another class. Can I leave?
Okay. Anyway, let's wind up the class from here. Right? Any questions to ask before winding up? Right. Remember, you have to bring your revision book or writing book every day. Right? Go through and come. Okay? Right. Okay, then. God bless you all.
God bless you, sir.
God bless you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.